A Song of Ice and Fire, also known as A Game of Thrones, is a high fantasy series by George R. R. Martin, who is praised as being the American Tolkien. Martin published the first book, A Game of Thrones, in 1996. The most recent installment, A Dance with Dragons, was the fifth book and it was published in 2011. The series follows three separate conflicts which become increasingly intertwined: the raging war in Westeros where several families vie for the throne, the waking of the supernatural others beyond the wall which borders the northern edge of Westeros, and the travels of Daenerys Targaryen, the rightful queen who has been exiled to the lands beyond Westeros, are these three different conflicts. The story breaks the common conventions of the high fantasy genre in that it has no clear protagonist. It has several characters who can be protagonists, but the moral ambiguity of each character is a staple of Martin's style. It is very realistic in its representation of what such a world would be like, as the series tends to disregard magic and focuses more on battle and politics. Unlike other stories, characters are often taken as hostages and ransomed back to their families as part of the political background. Martin is also praised for his portrayal of women and religion in his stories, as well as the uncertainty his writing brings because he is willing to kill off main characters. By defying these conventions, Martin brings an innovative story to the high fantasy genre and paves the way for more stories to break out of the Lord of the Rings-esque story arc. Martin's groundbreaking series should be considered an American classic because it has brought new life to an amazing genre.